Okay, so let's start placing the rest of our beams, and I keep saying columns, so forgive me. All right, once again, we'll go to beam. Our custom beam is preset, so all we got to do is start drawing it, and that's on the subgrids over the columns. And I had this set for placement level top of steel. Hopefully you did the same thing, or you're going to have to catch it again or start again. Okay, let's see what that looks like. So there we have our major beams. So we're going to make some secondary ones, some to catch some loads in between here, because we're going to put a either, depending on which way you want to attack it, a solar collector or a louver system in this exposed structural steel frame. So let's go ahead and do that by actually go to Edit Type, and we're going to duplicate that beam that we're using. So let me make sure that's showing up on your screen. Duplicate, and we'll call this custom small beam. And the beam depth is 4 foot for the major one right now. So let's just make this really significantly smaller. So we'll make this 2, and instead of 20, we'll make it 10 inches. Click Apply and OK. And then we're going to draw that minor grid system. So I'm going to grab the structure, the beam tool, and go ahead and start drawing these minor ones. And see what that looks like. All right, so now we have a way of catching almost every one of the modules with a support structure, except for these outside ones. They need some kind of an extra little bit of structure to hold them up, because they'll be unsupported on this outside span. So we need to deal with that somehow. One of the ways, and this really isn't that critical, but one of the ways we can deal with that is let's put, these are, what was that? These were 65, so let's just put another one in here at, those would be 32. So that would be, let's just do it at 16 feet off the grid. I'll put another one here. Trying to get that 16 feet. And we go back to 3D. And now we have this extra piece of steel that can kind of help support this panel that's going to be laying outside here. And part of that will be cantilevered over. So that completes making the basic superstructure. And now we're going to look next at a technique for populating our roof surface.